Welcome to the welcome to the gaming vlog. I'm your host, Tiny Girl. Oh shit. Oh, my head looks so shiny. You can see the sweat grease reflecting off of it. You can see how red my face is. Fuck. So last night I recorded a video with Jazz and Paulette, and that should be up now, hopefully. And it took me like fucking, and then we cut it short, and then we all watched Homestuck, the Let's Read, not the pilot. I want to make that clear. And I got so tired and high that I forgot to upload the video last night. So I uploaded it this morning. At least I tried to. Hold on, let me get my coffee. I look so fucking silly like this. all that negative space in the background. And it's just, where's the talking head? Bottom left-hand corner. It's a pretty good bit. At least to me. I think it's hilarious. But I tried to upload this video this morning. I swear to God, I got sidetracked like 4 or 5 different times. Just getting like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? If you are working on unmedicated ADD, or is it ADHD? I forget if it's just ADD or ADHD. It might be just ADD now. But anyway, if you're running on like unmedicated ADD, and you want to try to do something on the YouTube front page, especially if you have a particularly good algorithm going on, you're fucked. And it's not even your fault, really. It's not even the creators of your watch's fault. It's just sort of how social media is now. Everything is a short form and poo-poo, and it's designed to distract you as much as possible. But goddamn, sometimes you're just like, oh yes, I understand this perfectly, and I shall govern my life accordingly. I will not be like one of those sheeple. My mind is elevated, and my intellect invigorates me. Here's the thing, dummy. You're just as stupid as all of us. And by us, I mean... Wait, no. Me! As we all know, I am the only quadruple-digit genius on the planet. Only person with an IQ that fucking high. Every Mensa member prostrates themselves at my feet. I'm in Super Mensa with Eric Andre. I have a full suit of armor in my closet because my brain is so big. So how does someone with such a brain so big fuck up posting one video to her YouTube channel? One. Just one. Because I have unmedicated ADD. And the internet is geared to take advantage of that. What else? Deltarune is still epic. I may have gotten a little spoiled. A little tiny, teensy weensy, itty bitty little bit spoiled on certain character details later on in the video game. Almost said webcomic, not a webcomic. This is not Homestuck we're reading. It's Homestuck better. But I'm starting to get on board with the Rousey is transgender theory. Just from what I've read. If you... It's important to have like a wide, broad... I'd say it's important to have a bit of a broad friend base. Especially if you're someone who doesn't think a lot and recognize that they don't think a lot. Like, I don't have as much as I sort of anxiously worry about my own analytical abilities, I know that I do not critically analyze media a lot. I am a consumer, I guess. I guess we're all consumers, really. But I just sort of... Or not even that I'm just consuming. It's like I tend to only really pick out the good parts, because those are the parts in it that I want to remember the most. I already know that the bad parts are going to stick out in my mind because they suck. But I think it's important to have a broad friend base when it comes to this. And hey, here's a fucking thought. If you don't critically think or analyze the media you watch constantly, there's probably a lot of shit that's going right over your head. So, you know, if you have like media analysis feminist friend, listen to what they're fucking saying. There's some interesting shit to look at there. And, you know, you may scowl, you may roll your eyes, you may cock your head in an aggressive manner. That's just because you're hearing something you don't normally think about. And, you know, thinking about new things can be scary or difficult or challenging, but it's important to keep thinking. Anyway, if you don't think Jax is transgender, you're a fucking idiot. If you think Jax is transmasc, you're a fucking idiot, and I'm gonna kill you. You are not warranted on this earth. You will return to soil. I will eat your skull. What else? I'm having a bit of a manic one this morning. Had some shit happen in my family. Not gonna get into it, but fuck me. I hope my sister's all right. What else? No, I don't really have much else to talk about, really. I actually kind of forgot where I was going. Oh, right. If you have like a feminist, or especially like a trans feminist, and they love a friend and they love doing media analysis, listen to them. Listen to them. They're gonna give you some ideas to think about, some really interesting stuff. I'm saying this as someone who considers herself to be a trans feminist. I am a trans feminist. I just don't think about feminist theory that often, or trans theory that often, because it's not something I think about. I know that's kind of circular logic. It just is what it is because it is what it is. But I mean, sometimes that's just the case. You know, like it's also like critically analyzing some of the stuff that you really like can be kind of daunting and scary. But just remember that like nothing. Sometimes your memory needs to be ruined. Sometimes you like something bad, and that's okay. But if you're not even considering the bad when you're going back to look at it, you're not really doing yourself any favors when it comes to like expanding your like analysis abilities. Your intellect. You're becoming, you know, intellectually sterile if you just sort of sit and consume without critically thinking. And, you know, there are other aspects to enjoy something. Like, you may not... critical analysis may not come as, like, the first thing to mind. You might be more interested in, like, the details, like the technical details, and that's fine. But if you have these critical analysis friends, if you have these feminist friends, if you have these trans philosopher friends, listen to them. Like, I don't... There are 8 billion people on the planet. There are 8 billion people on the planet. And if you're going to discount even like one like if you're gonna discount everyone else's views or opinions on it as lesser because how you feel about something, you're not doing yourself any favors, and you're gonna make yourself look like a dummy. So yeah. Shout out to my ever continuing media analysis homies. Shout out to my feminist homies who can't turn it off. Hey, if you can't turn it off, that's fine. I want to hear you talk. I want to hear you talk about stuff. I might not be able to add to the conversation. That does not mean I am not absorbing what you're saying. Anyway, well, I gotta get ready for work, so fuck me, I guess. This has been Gaming Vlog Unit, I don't know, 6, 7? 6, 7! Alright, have a good day, y'all.